Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to my IELTS speaking and writing sessions. Hello, Sri, welcome. Can you hear me? Sri, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Thanks for the subscription and welcome to my live class. Would you,
Thank you.
would you like to tell us, please, where are you from and what do you do?
Sir, I am from Andhra Pradesh, India, sir,
And
and I am preparing for IELTS exam. This month 30th, my IELTS exam is there, sir.
which date?
30 this month, July 30.
30th of July.
Yes, sir.
And which module?
All, sir. I want to do writing module very.
Is it academic or general test?
Okay, academic, sir.
And why are you taking academic test?
I'm going for masters, preparing for masters. I completed my BSc degree in India, sir.
Is it okay to speak a bit louder or bring the microphone close to your mouth?
Okay, sir. Sir, now I am audible.
You are audible, but your sound is a bit low, so that I asked you to.
Sorry, I am academic, sir, because I want to do masters in US or Canada.
And which subject are you planning?
Agriculture,
Have you contacted any university yet?
not yet, sir.
D-
I'm after completing my IELTS exam, I will contact to them, sir.
Okay. Do you know any?
Because they my some of my friends say IELTS is more important to contact with the professors or like.
Do you know their required score by any chance?
Yeah, sir, 6.5 or 7.
Okay. Welcome. So, are you already practicing elsewhere? IELTS exam.
Yeah, yeah, I'm preparing. I'm getting mock tests on this.
Have you already taken the mock test?
Yes, sir. Yes,
And what was your score?
it's very six, sir.
If you get six
From
in mock
5 point.
test, in real life it will be 1.5 less minimum.
Okay.
All right. So welcome. This session is mostly for speaking and writing sessions development.
Okay, sir.
Do you write every day?
Not every day, sir.
Okay. What kind of test are you taking? Is the computer based or the paper based?
Tap Paper based only, sir.
Paper based.
Yeah.
Okay. And how confident you are that what do you think that your speaking or writing session?
I'm not very confident, sir. I'm feeling very hesitate to while talking and that.
Okay. Let me check. Have you subscribed to me on a trial basis?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's right. You have just subscribed to me on a trial basis, which means that you will get one lesson today and tomorrow.
Okay, sir.
However, welcome. I can
I'm
see.
following you on in Telegram also, sir.
I'm sorry.
I'm following you on Telegram also, sir.
I haven't got Telegram account.
There is. Let me see.
No, I don't use Telegram. I don't have time, honestly. I've got Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Okay. So,
Have you seen me in Telegram? No.
no, sir, it's not you. Sorry.
Yes. I don't have time to use Telegram, by the way. Okay, anyway, welcome, Sri. Thank you very much. This is a session which gives you all the bits and bytes, rubrics, and the insights about IELTS exam, especially writing and speaking sessions. And as you have taken the mock test, so you must be aware all the modules and question types of IELTS exam. Okay.
Yes,
And
sir.
among these four features, listening, reading, writing, speaking, which one do you think you need most help? Excuse me.
Reading and writing, sir.
Reading and writing. Okay. Do you read every day?
No, sir. Actually, I'm type of guy who only listens, sir. It means watching movies.
But for your
Not every
exam,
day. I won't read every day.
you know,
Only I will read on my for exams only.
excuse me, sorry. But as you know, for your exam, you need to read a lot. And as you must be aware, IELTS exam is a time controlled exam. For reading session, you'll get 40 questions and you have to answer in 60 minutes. And there are a few types of reading technique to answer the questions. And I'm sure you know that scanning, skimming, and intensive reading, as well as conventional methods. The matter is that the more you read, you'll be more confident to answer it quickly. Your reading speed should be more than average because in 40 minutes, yep, I mean, in 60 minutes, answering 40 questions is challenging. The first tips would be uh, even if you can answer 32 correct questions, and if there are any remaining questions, you should make a guess answer. Do not leave any questions unanswered. Okay, Sri? That will be tip number one. And when you're guessing, it is found from statistics that you'll get at least 25% correct. But you have to choose the same type of answer options like A. For example, there are 8 questions remaining. Now you choose A of all the 8. When the examiners set questionnaire, they set in such a way so that each letter has like 20 to 25% correct answer there. So even if you don't know any of the answers of the question, 8 question, if you choose A at all of them, at least 2 would be correct. Did you get the point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. For the writing session, it's a matter of practice, as I said, and you have to write on a daily basis. And academic writing, especially task one, sometimes is challenging. I've been taking this class here on this around 2 years, and honestly speaking, most of my students got good scores, and the high score was 8.5, and the lowest was 6. However, it's a matter of your practice, a strong desire, how you can learn and develop yourself. Okay? I can show you the guidelines, I can give you the instructions and share with all the information, but at the end of the day, it is you who have to practice a lot because you have got only today is 6th, right? 23 days. So you should practice at least 2 to 3 hours daily to get good score. And before we go to the writing session, let's take a little bit speaking test, right? Sri, are you okay about that?
Yes, sir.
As you might be aware, IELTS speaking task 1 is general questions. And after that, we can go for the speaking task 2, which is the cue card, and speaking task 3, which is the analytical answers. Let's do the speaking task 1. What's your name?
Sir,
Yeah,
it's
think that we are in an exam center and I'm taking your speaking task. And before that, please bear in mind that in IELTS exam, all the speaking tasks are recorded as a part of their requirement, and that is saved at least 6 months in the file, because sometimes some students are not happy, they challenge for the rescoring or for uphill. So in that case, it is an evidence that the way you have spoken about the question, and they just send it to the second examiner, and you can make your appeal within the 28 days of your date of the exam. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, let's just picture it as a test, and we are in the task one. Welcome
Okay, sir.
to the task one IELTS test. Um, we'll start with your name. What's the name, please?
So myself, Sriram. You can call me as Sri.
Okay, stop using myself. That is a wrong English.
Okay.
I am Sriram. That's fine. Remember, myself is a reflective pronoun. For the introduction, we never use reflective pronoun. I have
Okay,
seen
sir.
this word in quite a few places in some YouTube videos, and these people are mostly from India. People who are listening to me, please stop using myself, Sriram. I am Sriram. Okay.
Okay.
If you want to get good score, remember you must follow the grammar in IELTS exam. In IELTS exam, before that, four things are assessed to get good scores in speaking part. Number one, fluency and cohesion. Number two, lexical resources. Number three, using correct grammar and wider ranges of grammar. Number four, pronunciation, which is the hardest part and very difficult for anyone to get the full marks in pronunciation. Okay,
Okay,
so
sir.
let's start again. What's your name?
I am Sriram. You can call me as Sri.
Very good. Thank you very much, Sriram. Well done. And where are you from?
I am from India, and it is very, and also I'm from India, sir.
Yes, you can
My
tell me your
place known as Guntur.
city name. You can
Guntur.
tell us city or the province name or the state name.
Yeah, I'm from India in Guntur city, sir.
Okay, and why are you taking the test today?
For to planning my master's exam in abroad.
It will be better to use to take my master rather than planning my masters.
Okay. Take my master's exam in abroad, sir.
Master's degree, not exam.
Okay, master's degree.
Yeah, remember, Sri, in IELTS exam, it is very important to understand the question, whether in reading part or writing part or in speaking part. If you understand the question, it will be easier for you to respond to it effectively. Okay?
Okay.
And it's
Okay.
in speaking section, if you ever do not understand any question, you must ask the examiner politely. And like this, excuse me, sir, could you please repeat or could you please rephrase or paraphrase? Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so tell me about your city you live, why it is famous.
Sir, my city is Guntur. It is very well famous and has rich cultivation of mirchi. It is the highest production all over India, sir.
Sorry, production of
It
what?
produces highest production of chili in all over India.
Chili, not chili, chili.
Chili. Okay.
Yes. All right. Um, do you always use chili in your food?
Yes, sir. No, every kind of dish except sweets, we can use chili on all of my food, sir.
Okay. Does it affect your taste if you don't use chili?
Instead of chili, we can use chili powder or spices. We don't use spices like pepper, sir. We only use chili because it's very from my childhood. Not only from my childhood, all over India, it is very common thing we use chili in every dishes.
Okay, correct this sound. Chili, not chili. Again,
Chili.
chili. Yes, and there is a pronunciation rule. I'll just explain to you in a moment after this.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and do you live with your own family?
Yes, sir. My family is very big, and with my father, mother, and also its sister. She is studying MBBS in Guntur.
Okay, who is the head of the family in your?
My father is the head of the family. He is the farmer. He is cultivating the crops
Mm-hmm.
and like chili, paddy. Mainly crops like chili and paddy.
Chili
Chili
and
and paddy.
chili
Chili,
and paddy.
chili and paddy.
Okay. So, what are the main agricultural productions in your city?
Its main agriculture productions are chili and paddy, cotton, tobacco, sir.
Tobacco. Okay. Do you like using tobacco?
No, sir. I'm not actually that kind of.
Okay. All right. So this task one is like general question, as you know, your
Okay,
questions, and also there are two confusing questions in task one. One of them is, what's your address?
sir. My
What's your
address.
address?
Okay. My city is located in.
Have you got a call?
Hello.
Yes. What's your address?
Um, my address is Kocherla village. Can I say the streets names also, sir?
So when you're telling your address, start with your if there is house number, street name, city,
Okay.
and the country as well. Okay,
Okay, sir.
you know this answer, but if I ask you, how do I address you? What would be your answer?
What, sir? Can you repeat the answers?
How do I address you?
Sorry, I don't know the meaning of address
Yes,
you.
this is one of the confusing questions in IELTS exam. The word
Okay.
address can be used in two different ways. First one that I've used and which you have got already is address means your location where you live. The second one, look at the stone, it is address. First one is address, which is we call in English language, as you know, our tone, intonation. There are two types of intonation basically, upper and lower. So when it is upper intonation to lower intonation, that is term, we say it address, your location, it is a noun. And when it is the lower intonation to upper intonation, like address, it becomes verb. So address means deliver a speech, number one. Number two, salutation, how I should call you. Is it Mr., Mrs., Sir, Professor, Scientist, Doctor, etc. Okay. But you have already answered. Yeah, you can address me, Mr. or Sri. You have already
Yes,
answered
sir.
in the first question.
Yeah.
So remember, this is a confusing question. I'm writing it here. Address, noun, and verb. Today, when we finish this session, please have a look this word in dictionary.
Okay, sir.
And if you ever become confused about any word, do not go to Google Dictionary, please. Go to the individual dictionary like Oxford, Cambridge, Webster, or any other dictionary. Okay.
Okay.
Hello, Devanshi. Thanks for the subscription and welcome. Okay. And so these are the task one. Can you see this big task two? I've shared the screen.
Yes. Yes, sir.
As you might be aware, task two is nothing but cue card. So in the cue card, it will be given to you, and there would be a topic written, and few questions would be there. For all the cue card, the rule is that you have to speak at least 2 minutes. Okay, and you have to present the topic. You can speak more than 2 minutes, but you have to be prepared to speak at least 2 minutes. All right, let's welcome Devanshi. Welcome.
Hello, sir.
Thank you very much for the subscription. Where are you from and what do you do, Devanshi?
I'm from Gujarat in India, and I've completed my second year of graduation in BTech Computer Science. In that, I'm doing specialization in cybersecurity.
Oh,
Yeah, that's all.
that's very good. So may I ask
Thank
you
you.
why have you subscribed to my lesson?
Because I found something interesting. Uh, that's why.
Would you like to clarify what's the interesting thing that attracted you to subscribe to my lesson?
I think your lesson is very important for like youth, like me who wants to improve their English.
Okay, welcome. Both of you, both Sri and Devanshi, have subscribed to me on a trial basis. Remember, there are some limitation of the trial basis. It is only for 2 classes, which is today and tomorrow, and each class has 1 hour duration. Our system, these classes are designed in such a way by the software. It starts on time, which is 6:30 UK time, and finishes on time, which is 7:30 exactly sharp. And as soon as the class starts, there is a countdown. Starts from 59 minutes, 59 seconds, then it goes down. When it goes to zero, classes shut down automatically. All of my classes are saved in my Hallo account as well as in my YouTube channel and Facebook. You can watch this class or any other classes freely anytime, 24/7. And if you want to continue your subscription after the trial time, then you have to use Hello Cash. Okay, and also you have been added as a part of the subscriber chat up to your subscription time is over. When your subscription is over, system automatically removes you from the subscriber chat. There is no control about me. Okay, and thank you very much once again. If you've got any question, please ask me, Devanshi. Otherwise we'll go to a speaking challenge of 2 minutes of IELTS exam, which helps a lot. It's not only for the IELTS exams candidates, it is also for the general public who can practice about any topic to speak at least 2 minutes or more. Okay, Devanshi, any other question?
No, I have no questions.
Okay,
You
Sri, any other
can.
question before we jump into the next session?
No, sir.
Okay, by the way, Devanshi, Sri is taking IELTS exam on the 30th of July this month. He has got exactly 23 days in his hands. That's why he subscribed to me on a trial basis. And we are
Uh,
having a mock test, sample test about a speaking task. Yes, Devanshi, go on.
what, sir?
But if you've got any questions or comments anytime, please stop me and ask me by saying, excuse me, I've got a question or I need to know something. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
All right. So in IELTS task two, which is we called cue card, is is an unknown topic. But most of the cases, the topics are very common topics. It may be from your family, society, education, technology, food, tourism, internet, social media, video games, TV, movies, etc. And sometimes some people say that, if the topic is difficult, what should I do? Can I change it? No, you can't change it. Okay, but topics are always easy. Remember that. What you have to do when you'll be given this cue card, you'll be also given 1 minute. If you're taking paper-based test, you'll be given a pencil and paper to take notes in 1 minute what you're going to say. So today's topic is very common topic, as you can see. Describe a house or an apartment you'd like to live in. Okay, tip number one, for every IELTS question, task 1, task 2, or task 3, there are some question patterns. There is a tense they use. You must use the tense correctly. Okay, for example, if the question is in past tense, make sure you answer it in past tense. If the question is in present tense, please use present tense. Likewise, future tense if the question is in the future tense. Okay, Sri?
Okay, sir.
And also remember, in IELTS speaking test, there are two common questions they ask in every test. Number one, there would be a question which will demonstrate your understanding of tense like past, present, and future. And then there will be another question which will demonstrate conditional sentences. I think I lost Devanshi. Devanshi, if you are free, please do join me. Okay. Sri, are you ready now?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Remember, when you read the speaking task 2 or the cue card, take 1 minute, and I'm going to check the time as well. So I'm going to set up the stopwatch.
Okay, sir. Okay.
It's very important you talk at least 2 minutes or more.
Okay, sir.
So our topic is describe a house or an apartment you'd like to live in. First question is what it is, or if it is present tense, what it is, or if it is in the future, you can say what it would be. Question number 2, what do you like to do there? That means how you spend the time. And then the next question is who would like to live there with? It could be your wife, it could be your parents, it could be your grandparents, it could be your brothers or sisters. And also next question is explain why you like to live that place. I'm giving clues, so you can say it maybe it is near to my office or near in a main city or near in a village for the fresh air. Okay. Any other related information. You can add something interesting that is linked to your speaking. All right. Take 1 minute to
Yes.
think of it and let me know after that if you're ready.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so dear viewers, welcome who are watching silently. Welcome to our practical session of speaking and writings about IELTS exam. If you're interested to join, you may be eligible to get 2 free lessons. Or if you want to subscribe with your money, you're more than welcome. It totally depends on you. Remember that it's a matter of practice for the all IELTS exam. In all my classes, I try to share information as much as possible for our learners so that they get their desired score. Getting desired score is the main reason why you subscribe up here. But also it's a matter of practice. Excuse me. Practice makes you good progress. Remember that. It may not make you perfect, but it makes you good progress. It gives you inspiration. It gives you positive vibes. If you look at all the success people, like all the famous cricketer, like who is the famous cricketer in India? Sri
Sir, it's Virat Kohli, sir.
Virat Kohli. And do you know how many hours he practices in a day? Any
It's
idea?
more than 4 hours. Hours.
It's more than that, not only 4 hours.
Yeah.
So as you can see, in order to be fit in playing test locally, internationally, he has to practice a lot. Likewise, when we are learning a language, which is maybe second or third language, we need to practice a lot. If you check all the successful people, and their answer is same. I practiced, I gave my hard work, I dedicated my time, sacrificed lots of things, and I got this result. Hard work always pays you. Remember that. So practice it. And let me know when you're ready, yes, Ray, so that we can start describing the topic.
Yes, sir. I am ready, sir.
Okay, start speaking now, please.
I would like to live in a beautiful house because we have in a house we can have the beautiful garden in my backyard, which we also cultivate some vegetables and like vegetable crops. And my house it is located in Guntur. I would like to play with my cousins because and all my relatives are side by side. We are in side by side house only. My family is a very huge with my grandmother, grandfather, father, mothers, and sisters. I would like to spend more time with them, and my grandmother and fathers are will saying some stories about what they happened in the past. And I would like to live in village more. Very interested in to live in village because there is a lot of fresh air with no sound pollution or air pollutions. Because village is very beautiful in the greenery, in the greenery also. We, the people we are interacted with very closely, and they are also calling with us very relative names only. That's it.
I have finished it. Hello, Sri. Hello, can you hear me? Oh, I lost him. Sorry. Let me bring you. Possibly you might have got a call.
Hello, sir.
Welcome back. Yeah, what happened? Sorry. Did you get a call or you got it suddenly?
I don't know, sir. Suddenly I got disconnected.
Okay, but have you finished speaking or you like to add anything more?
Yeah, I am finished.
Have you answered all the questions?
Yeah,
You have, right?
yeah.
Okay, but you didn't speak much. You spoke only 1 minute and 31 seconds. Remember, it's mandatory in IELTS exam to speak at least 2 minutes about the topic in cue card. Otherwise, you're not going to get good marks. So you got to be very careful. Now, here are the
Okay,
tips how you can speak at least 2 minutes.
okay,
Tip number one, you need to have at least a good range of vocabulary that you can use during your speaking. Tip number two, you don't have to speak too fast or too slow. But I've noticed that when you're speaking, you have a trend to speak a bit faster. If you slow down, then your time will be increased as well. You'll get two
okay, sir.
good results if you slow down a little bit.
Okay,
Because in conversational English or spoken English, it is our main concept to express your thoughts to your listener. When you speak faster, what happens? Number one, you lose grammar. Number two, you lose vocabs. Number three, you lose the accuracy of pronunciation. And number four, sometimes you can't remember what you have said because it's speaking too fast. You're not thinking anything. So do not rush. That will be my first suggestion. Okay?
okay,
Take a
okay,
little
sir.
bit time, but don't take gap more than 5 seconds when you're speaking from one sentence to another.
Okay.
You said your house would be beside your village. And why have you chosen it? You have said it very little. You have to elaborate your answer.
Yes,
And
sir.
I'm not sure if I have heard that what do you like to do in your house. So what you like to do in your
Okay.
house means how do you spend the time? You can say we can
I'm spending time with my playing with my cousins.
only playing with your cousin. There are many things in the house you can do. Like you can watch movies together. Okay, you can
Okay,
share stories. Okay, and you can have dinner, lunch, breakfast together. These are the things. You can clean your house. You remember in Western countries, you'll be surprised to know if you ever move to Western countries, you have to do
okay,
everything by yourself, it's including your toilet cleaning. You're cleaning your house, washing clothes, ironing, doing the
okay,
shopping. No one is there to help and support you. But if you have enough money, maybe you can get someone else and it would be too expensive. You have to spend at least $20 to $30 for every hour if you get someone else. It's very expensive in Western countries. So you can mention those things. You can also mention that you can take care of the furniture, the decoration, etc. Or you can mention it, there would be a garden. You mentioned it already. How you can take care of your garden. What kind of
Yes.
vegetables you have mentioned, vegetables you like to grow there,
Yeah.
right? Elaborate your
Yeah.
thoughts, remember. Then, uh, any other related information means my suggestion would be do not go to the topic straight away when you get a topic. Make a general or introductory sentence like, a house is a house where we get peace and mental happiness. Start like this. That will be a very good start, okay? Some people say that a house is the source of all happiness. In my previous experiences I'm sharing, many students say that because we are human beings, we like to live in a house, not in a jungle. Well, that's a good start too. Okay.
Yes.
And you can also mention the house you're going to live is you're going to buy it, or you're going to
Mm.
get it a mortgage from the government. I don't know what other ways. So these are the summaries. Remember, vocabulary is very important when you are extending your answer. In IELTS speaking task, do not be limited to yes or no. Always answer it bit elaborately. Like the way I asked you the question, where do you live? You have to say, I live in a village called Guntur, or which province it is? Sri, your
It's a
village.
village called Kocherla, sir, and the city is Guntur,
Under which province?
Andhra Pradesh.
Andhra Pradesh. Mention it, Andhra Pradesh. The place where I live is called this. It's Andhra Pradesh, and it is very famous for agricultural products.
Okay.
Remember, you have to use compounds and complex sentences if you want to get good marks. And do you know that how to make complex or compound sentences? Any idea, Sri?
No, sir.
Okay, I'll give you some clue today, and also double consonant rules that you are pronouncing earlier. I've written few words you have used. Would you like to read these words, please? In the comment section.
Yes. Yes, sir. Vegetables,
Hmm.
all, chili, daddy, illegal, call.
Okay. All these sounds are incorrect, most of them. Okay, it's in vegetables. You said vegetables. Actually, the second E, which is after G, is silent. It should be vegetables rather than vegetables. Remember, it's very important to pronounce the word correctly if you want to get good marks in pronunciation part in IELTS exam. And it's all, not all, though many people said all, Americans say all, but better to use all. Similarly, if there is any words that have got this word all, like call, ball, stall, mall, rather than call. And as you know, chili, not chili. Okay, there is a double consonant rule. The double consonant rule is that if you find similar kinds of consonant in the spelling, like in chili, there are double L, right?
Yeah.
CHI double LI. We remove one L and we pronounce only one. So when you're pronouncing, so it is chili, not chili. Like us, it is paddy, daddy, not paddy or daddy. Okay.
Okay.
Similarly, it is illegal, not illegal. That's a wrong pronunciation. Illegal. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give some more words to practice now. And that is a very common name in Arabic. Can you pronounce
Mahmoud.
this name?
Mahmoud. Sir, Mahmoud. Abdullah.
Yes, not Abdullah. A native will never say Abdullah, it's Abdullah. One L should be removed when you're pronouncing. And this is people say Muhammad, one M should be removed in the double M. Mohammed, Abdullah. Likewise, uh, this one like Fatah, not Fattah,
Fata,
and not Fattah, Fatah. Similarly, not
fata.
Saddam. A native will never say Saddam; they'll say Saddam. This is the
Saddam.
phonetics rules, okay? Pronunciation technique. Three.
Okay. Okay, sir.
So you have to be careful when you pronounce these words. Remember, you must speak clearly and loudly, and where possible, use academic and formal words. We do not use this type of words in IELTS speaking like gonna, wanna, hapta, lotta, what's up. These are mostly very informal. In some cases, it is called slang words. We do not use it. IELTS exam is an academic environment where you have to follow the guidelines that is imposed by the IELTS exam. Okay,
Okay.
very good. Suraj, thank you very much for the subscription. Let me bring him. All right. So next time, please be prepared to speak at least 2 minutes, and that is very important if you want to get good score on this part. Sri.
Okay, sir.
All right. Hi, Suraj. Welcome. Are you there, Suraj? One moment, Sri. Can you hear me, Suraj? Possibly he's trying to speak. We lost him. Okay, I'm trying to invite you again. If your network is okay, please do join me. Okay, so is there any more question from this part, Sri?
No, sir.
Okay, remember, if you have got any question, you can always ask me in the subscriber chat. It is like a small chat group where you have been added. Also Suraj as well and Devanshi as well.
Okay.
Okay, so when the speaking part 2 is over, we go to straight to speaking task 3.
Mhm.
And speaking task 3, there are 5 things very important. Number one, when you're answering, it's more like analytical answers. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
When you're answering, remember you have to explain the reasons why you're answering like this, the effects, comparisons, supporting examples, and personal experiences. These are very important when you're supporting any of your answers. All right, but in speaking task 3, as you know, the examiner is going to ask you this question. Because we are practicing, I'm going to share the question so that you can see it. And also, do not forget to compare and contrast your answer. It should be here as well,
Okay.
sorry. Okay,
Okay.
so welcome to the speaking part 3. Can you see the questions? Before you
Yes,
answer,
sir.
another important feature and the clue and tips is that for all this question, you have to answer within 20 to 30 seconds. Do not say
Yes, sir.
something that goes beyond half a minute. So depending on your speed and fluency, you can tell at least 3 to 4 sentences within this time.
Okay, sir.
And also remember, you always give a reason why you have chosen or said so. Okay,
Okay.
well done, very good. So question number 1. Do you think it's better to rent or to buy a place to live in?
Sir, it depends on how what's our job and how much money we have. I would like if we are rich, we'd like to buy a house even if we have some savings, I would like to prefer to buy a house because it is our own property where mm, we can give our children's, but because we have owned our place,
Very good answer.
then
Remember, there is another clue. Sorry, I'm just interrupting. You have answered it well. If the question asks you, do you agree? Do you think? It means it is asking your opinion only. Okay, you are giving your opinion, so don't worry what the other people think. Okay, Sri.
okay, okay, sir.
Remember, look, do you think means what is your thought? That means share your opinion. As you said, buying would be better because it is my property, my children, my grandchildren can live there. Very good answer.
Yeah,
And because you bought it, at the end of the day, everyone can share your house ownership. Okay, very good.
yeah.
Well done. And next question: how easy is it to find a place to live in your country? Excuse me.
It is very easy to find a place. According to the, you know, it depends on where we live, sir. The cost of living in city is very much high because there are demanding and very, we can get whatever we want to, like groceries. We can,
Hmm. I'll add
uh,
something. Finish your answer.
okay.
Are you finished with the answer?
No, I would like the place where I live in. It is very easy to find the place in city, in village rather than in city, sir.
And why? You have to answer why it is so easy.
Yeah, why it is means the population is very less and the demand is also very less in villages.
Okay. And also remember, if you're explaining to get a property or to place to live in, you have to explain how somebody can get it. Is it through directly from the owner, or through letting
Yeah,
agency, or through any other renting agency? You need to explain the process as well.
yeah, we can get directly from the owner.
Okay, very good. Remember, when you're answering, always Sri, make sure you explain why you're answering like this, and if there is any process involved with it or not. Okay,
What, sir? Can you repeat it again?
if there any process involved with it or not, like how somebody is going to buy the property. So you have
Okay,
mentioned it directly from them, house owner.
okay,
But
yes,
in
sir.
in some countries like the UK and Western countries, you can't buy it directly from the owner. You have to go through letting agency, all right, or
Yeah,
through mortgage company. The processes are different in different countries.
yes.
Very good. Number three, do you agree that there is a right age for young adults to stop living with their parents?
I don't agree because the children want to spend more time with their younger parents because they have something they have experienced in their life. They can share their how to live and how to survive in this type of.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Yeah, because they will share the more stories about what happened in their past. So
Okay. Your answer is average answer. Remember here, because it says, do you agree? Um, Remember that when you're saying I don't agree, then you must explain the reasons clearly. So this answer could be in a different way. Number one,
i'm I'm agreeing, sir. No, I don't agree. Okay.
you said I don't agree.
Yeah, I don't agree.
So you can say if you agree or disagree, it doesn't matter. But all I say like this: for many reasons I do agree, or for many reasons I don't agree with this, uh, you know, option. Then you have to explain what is the right age, okay, and why you have to stay with the family or why you don't have to stay with the family. Remember, you're choosing only one answer, yes or no. If yes, you're explaining why. If no, you're also explaining why not. Did you get the
Okay.
point, Sri?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, very good. When you're sharing your thought, remember you have to use some of the expressions like, in my opinion, okay, I have the, or you can say, I have the reasons to believe, or you can say, to me, or you can say, to the point of my view. Do not say according to me. That is very wrong English. Some people have used it. Myself, according to me, these are two wrong English very often we use. Avoid in IELTS speaking. It will affect your score, okay? So you can say, uh, in my view, or I have the reasons to believe, whatever you like to choose. Then you explain whatever you want to say. Remember, IELTS exam is nothing but creating a story, making sentences of your own. The more logical character you'll make the sentences, you'll get more marks than anyone else. Okay,
Okay.
very good. What options are available to young couples looking for accommodation in your country? What is the answer of this question? What options are available?
Yeah.
Sri, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Don't take too
I
much
don't know.
pause.
Yeah.
That means how a young couple or married couple can get a house or accommodation. You have to
Okay.
explain it. Remember, do not be quiet more than 5 seconds.
Okay, sir. So in India, it is very in India. Most of the people living with their parents only. After even after marriage also, if there is any some misunderstanding between the families, they will separate their properties and give some properties to the male person, and he will live with their own by buying the new home or a new land to build a new house.
Hmm? Any other options like renting?
Renting, if he is jobbing in the cities, or he has one property in the cities, and he will like to do the renting, he will go for the rent in where he live or where he do the job there.
Okay, look at the question one more time. Remember that, Sri, as I said, understanding the question will help you answering it clearly and effectively. What options are available to young couples looking for accommodation in your country? Okay, you don't have to bring this family issue, the way that they're going to get separated from the family or not. You have to answer it in a general way. You can say, for the young couples, they can live with their parents, number one. Number two,
Mm.
possibly they can rent a property if they don't have to live with anyone, right? Number
Okay.
three, we can say they can buy a property as well if they have got enough money. Remember, you're just explaining the options, the possible things that they can get. Okay,
Okay.
always highlight the points so that the examiner can understand you, and do not bring any disputed topic like, or if there is a family conflict. No, you don't have to explain that one. That is not really related. Remember, uh, we do not bring unwanted or irrelevant topic when you're answering. Okay, it is for your good marks.
Okay.
We say there is a point, stick to the point, which means then when you're explaining a point, only explain about the point or any other related information, but do not bring any disputed topic or unwanted topic.
Mm.
All right. What are some of the pleasures involved in making a home for ourselves? This question. Hello, Ahmed, Nihad, Amit, and all the lovely people. Sri, what do you understand by this question?
the pleasures while we are living in home,
Yes.
we have some.
What do you understand? First, you need to understand the
Sir,
question.
sir, it means furniture or what, sir? Pleasures.
No, pleasures means happiness. Like if you buy a
Okay.
property, that's the first thing that will make you happy because you have bought it. Number one. Okay.
Yeah, yes, sir.
And
Yeah.
also the other things is that how you're going to spend time to make the place more peaceful.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
You can say we can spend a quality time with our family members. Like I can bring my parents and I can take care of
Uh,
them. Yeah, I can bring my grandparents as well. You see,
mm,
make it up
mm,
just okay. Create a fake story. It doesn't matter. All right, Sri.
okay.
IELTS exam
Yes, sir.
once again. Remember, it's a creating a story. It doesn't matter whether it's a right or wrong story, whether it's a fake story or truth story. Okay, and then
Okay.
you can say that we can have good time. We can share our stories, watch movies. We can have dinner together. As you see, these are the some
Mm,
pleasures that will make you happy and your family member.
okay.
Okay,
Some of the pleasures. Yes, sir. Can I say no?
yeah, go on.
The pleasures like we are working together in the garden
Mm-hmm.
to cultivate, yeah, to cultivate the vegetables, and also the watching movies like serials. It is the daily serials watching together and discussing about the topics which are related to the serials.
Very good. Not bad. Rather than saying nothing. Remember, you must answer all the questions if you want to get good score. Do not leave any questions unanswered. Once again, the technique in IELTS exam is because there is no negative marking in reading and listening and speaking and writing. Always try to answer the questions according to you have been asked. Okay. We have got
Okay, sir.
2 minutes 41 seconds now. 40. Last question. Look at the last question pattern. Would you like to read it, please?
Yes, sir. How is the housing price in your country now? How it is in 5 years ago,
How was it?
and how it will
Not
be?
how it is. How was it?
How
Faster.
was it how was it 5 years ago? How will it be after 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
The housing prices of my country is depending on where we live, sir, because it is the if it is the city of our state, the cost of living will also the very high. Now the current price of my city is about 1 crore rupees. It will it is very less. 5 years ago it will be 50% only, sir, only like 50 lakhs rupees, and after 5 years the price will be double, who knows.
Okay. Good answer. Remember, Sri, when you're telling your local currency, also try to
Okay.
say equivalent in US dollars. Okay. People may not
Okay, sir.
understand by your local currency. They don't know the exchange rate.
Yeah.
Okay. It is very important for you as well. And if you're using a non-English word, you can use it, but you have to give the uh, translation of that word in English as well. This is another tip in IELTS exam. You can use a local currency, that's fine, and say it is like 1 crore, like you can say 80,000 US dollars roughly, for example. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir.
And 5 years ago, the prices were quite cheap. It was like 50% of these, which was roughly 40,000 US dollars. And after 5 years,
Okay.
you never know, the price may go up. Remember, this question demonstrates your understanding of past tense, present tense, and future tense and use them correctly.
Mm.
And if answered it well, that's great. We have got 33 seconds more. Thank you very much, Sri Devanshi, Shuraj, and all the people. And tomorrow our class is on the same time, 6:30 UK time. If you've got any questions and comments, please write in the subscriber chat. I'll be answering it when I'm free. Remember, I'm quite busy person. I work part time here. I've got office. I've got family. I've got child. Blah blah blah. As you know, non-mer family. Thank you very much once again, Sri. It's really pleasure to get you. and best of
It's
luck
my pleasure. So
for your IELTS exam. Thank you very much, guys.
thank you.